All right, all right. So, welcome to the third episode of Rebooted Realities. I got the legendary Echo Kraft here today. I'm your host of Machines One. This is a podcast documenting the life after the machine ascendancy. Echo Kraft, thank you so much for joining us today. We are super delighted to have you, sir.
Salud.
We are live and we are rolling, baby. So, Echo, I got a question for you.
Yo,
Being second in command in the Behringer Bros, the synth renegade mafia, whatever you want to call it, is it so bad when you're actually the leader of this new machine ascendancy? Some say you might be our timeline's John Connor. How do you feel about that?
me?
It's this is what I've heard. In the prophecies.
How do I feel about that? Well, if there is a revolution, I would be more than happy to lead it.
That's a great answer.
Thank you.
What is here? That was the hard question. Let's throw you some softballs. What's your favorite synth right now? It doesn't have to be your favorite synth ever, but like currently, what's your favorite synth? You get into the studio, you pop the lights on. What's the first synth you're sitting down with?
Uh, I honestly, you know me, bro. I'm gonna go with the Moog Muse right now.
Yeah, the Moog Muse.
Yeah, I just, there's just there's just something about it. It just sounds really good, and it's a lot of fun to program and dig into. Um, I mean, it's a tough question because I have so many weapons in my arsenal. You know, I mean, I really like the Hydra synth too. That's a hard one. That's a hard question, man.
I know, man. You got a lot of top tier quality instruments. Like it's not, it could be based on the day, right? Like every day you could have a new favorite synth when
Yeah,
you got so many high quality synths in your studio.
but then there's like, I go over to the Osmos and I play that, and because that when you go do a deep dive into the effects of the Osmos, it just takes you away because there's just so many. A lot of people hate the way that sounds because they don't like the patches.
Hmm.
That's why with any synth, you got to make the patches your own. You got to start experimenting, and so I mean, if you said to me, Echo, what's the three best synths that you have right now? The three most fun to play synths right now. I'm going to say the Muse, the Osmos, and the Hydra.
And Muse has most nitro. Okay, that's fair.
I'm not
Yeah,
quite sure what you're asking
I
about.
Excuse
I
me,
won't.
Echo, shut up. Sorry about that. The machines. You know machines. They're there.
They're constantly trying to win. I get it, dude. Totally.
Yeah, it's crazy. But go ahead.
Oh, dude, great. That's a that was a great response. Honestly, um, I'm super jealous that you got a keyboard Hydra. Like I
Well,
bought the
you got rid of your
desktop,
Hydra though.
but I plan on getting the keyboard version. That's why. I knew I,
Which
I knew I
which
knew
one are you gonna
someday I'd get
get?
it back. I'd get the normal one. I'm not gonna go Big Daddy, but
And
I'll
you
go
don't
with the
want the
normal one.
Explorer.
No, no, I need that ribbon strip. That's half the
Yeah.
fun. That's
Well,
half
I'm
the
telling.
fun.
So like when Samurai talked me into getting the Hydra, I was going for the desktop. And then I'm looking at the desktop and I'm like, do I really want the desktop? Because then I had the Osmos and the desktop. Did I have the Osmos first? No,
Yeah.
I had the Hydra first.
Did you? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And so I was like, and then I was looking at the Explorer and I'm like, do I really want to go with mini keys again? Do I really? And the Explorer doesn't have the ribbon controller. And I've
Yeah.
always wanted a synth with a ribbon controller. And so when I got that, I'm very happy that I got that because the ribbon controller is awesome. It really is. It's
Mm,
cool. And you can program it.
that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I get the Hydra with the keys, I'm gonna get the silver one, the DeLorean style,
Ooh,
straight
yeah.
up 80s freaking
See, I like the
slide
orange one
Back to
too.
the Future. Oh, the orange one? Yeah, the orange one's dope.
Yeah, I think both of those are cool. The silver and the orange are cool.
Yeah,
Too
that's my
bad they
high
didn't come
school
out with a
colors.
blue one.
Yeah, yeah, the blue.
Blue would
Oh
have been
god,
cool.
you would have totally bought the blue one.
Yeah, I would have. I would have sold this one.
Yeah, 100%. I would have told you to sell it.
Yeah, I just think it would be cool. Hydra, Hydra synth, water, Hydra. I just think it would be cool.
That's such a missed opportunity. I've never even thought of that. That's a great
Yeah.
idea. Yeah, they gotta make a blue one. Ocean blue.
Well, who knows what they're going to come out with? I mean, they came out with a flute. I mean, seriously,
Oh
what
my
the
gosh.
f? I can't
That's
swear on your channel. I'll be nice.
you can say whatever you want.
I
Tell me this. Uh, how many pegs did ASM get knocked down when their follow up to one of the greatest synthesizers of this generation was the big bad flute, the big
so I've
black
had
flute?
this. I had this conversation with Samurai. And I know maybe I shouldn't be placing judgment on somebody. I mean, I don't know Glenn Dorsey from the Hole in the Wall other than his history as a synth designer.
Hmm.
Um, he was with Sonic, he was with Emu, he's come from a long line of awesome synth manufacturers.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you know, all of a sudden he was the CEO of ASM. That
Hmm.
I don't think he was the CEO before. He was actually part of the creation team, right? The design team.
Oh wow, I didn't
Um,
know that.
so I
Did he
just
help? Did he help design the Hydra? Was that his
yeah,
claim to his claim to fame? Is he helped build that?
I believe, and I don't know if it was his company. See, it was a very kind of weird situation when the Hydra came out. I mean, he came out. He never said he was the CEO.
Right.
Um, and I just think it's kind of odd that he here's a guy who's the CEO of the company who we also found out plays woodwinds and wind instruments, and he comes out with this wind instrument with the Hydra engine built into it, and I mean it's fascinating. Don't get me wrong, but it's a niche thing. It's
Yeah.
that instrument machines
Very
isn't.
self-indulgent. He's a wind
Yeah,
instrument guy. He built that for himself. Everyone's waiting on the Hydra drum, and he's like, "Pump the brakes. I need to play a flute.
right.
Can y'all
Well,
just chill for a sec? I need to play this flute."
yeah, like it's just like it was just shocking. I mean, here we are, like, oh, cool, they're gonna make this great announcement, and then I can't play that instrument. I'm
No.
not a wind player, and when you look at the way that's designed, it's designed for a woodwind player or a brass player, and it's like, and I mean, I don't get me wrong, I love those instruments, but I would never. I tried playing clarinet when I was 10 years old, and I sounded like a sick goose. I was
Yeah.
like, "Eh," you know what I mean? Like,
Sounded like you were doing a duck call,
yeah, and
turkey call.
I have the utmost respect for those people because have you ever heard of somebody professionally play a bassoon? I think bassoon is it's one of my favorite instruments beside the cello, and
Sure.
but I mean, like if you looked at the Yamaha one and you look at the Roland one, um, those are kind of designed for woodwind instrument players, but yet you're able to play them. You and I can both learn how to play those. This one, the way the keys are set up and everything, is designed just for someone
Who
who
plays
plays
flute?
wind instruments.
Gotcha. He made a professional instrument. He wasn't trying to do like put it on a scale. Every note you play is the one, right?
Right, and it's also what it's $1,200. Is that? I think that's the price for it, right?
Ridiculous. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I didn't even look at the price because I didn't even click on it. I just watched the demo and I saw homie playing the flute. And he was so happy, and I was just like, wow.
Oh yeah, he was ecstatic, like, and they had all these samples that they made, and he was in on creating the samples, playing bassoons and things like that. Which I mean, again, I'm not taking that away from the man. I mean, he's obviously an accomplished musician, but you started a synth company, dude. You don't come out with an instrument like that until after you've made a few, uh, synth keyboards, I mean, it just blows my mind that he came out with he's got the Hydra basically. I mean, let's face it, it's a desktop and three keyboards, right? So he
Yeah,
comes out with this flute. I mean, it's to me, if he came out with a piano and then came out with a drum machine and then, hey, you know what? I'm gonna create a flute. You know what I mean? I mean, that would have been probably a good idea, but then to kind of, they hadn't come out with anything new for a long time.
I
And
know. Yeah.
and then to come out with that, it was just kind of like a big letdown for us synth musicians. That's my opinion. I could be wrong.
He just wanted to be the first guy to have the first wavetable flute. Like, who cares? You know,
Hmm.
like,
Yeah, and the other thing
sad
is,
about.
well, that's it. And the other thing is, I think, again, I'm not judging him,
Hmm.
but if he's the CEO of the company, like you said before, there was kind of like this self-indulgence thing, like, hey, I'm the CEO. This is where we're going. This is the direction we're going in.
Yeah. Dude, the market must be up for them because if your follow-up is the big black flute after you've had the most successful polysynth in the past like 5 years, then I guess feel free to strike out next time.
Well,
But
all the big, the big synth heads. I mean, you didn't have the synth mafia at all talking about this thing, bro.
I know. Did Sonic State do anything with it?
I don't think so. I think
If
they
they
talked about it. I know
Yeah.
PSN talked about it, but like I don't, I like the synth mafia guys. Like let's not mention names, but
Yeah.
they all kind of panned it. They didn't even look
Mhm.
at it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of a sad thing because I remember when the Hydra first came out. I was at NAMM when it was launched,
Mhm.
and you couldn't get near the booth. My wife and I had to wait in line just to go and play one. So it was a big deal. It's
Yeah. Yeah, we probably plugged it more than they did, and that's messed up because we did it ironically.
right. That's
They
true.
send over a few big black flutes, ASM.
Yeah,
We plugged it more than the Synth Mafia.
seriously.
Well, man,
Yeah, send me one
well,
for free, man. I'll play it on my show. I don't care.
yo, I'm calling it right now. Winner of Lover's Lane gets a free big black flute.
There you go. Seriously.
We need to hit up ASM and ask for a sponsorship. I think we're gonna do that after the stream.
Yeah, let's
Um,
do it. Let's see if we can get some flutes sent our way.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
we'll glaze that donut.
I'm all set. All right, so Echo, we just had a fun one with the BBF. Let's talk about the next more provocative, maybe not synth release from one of your favorite synth companies, Arturia. They just released their new gender reveal MIDI keyboards. How do you feel about that? Are you getting one or two?
Bro. So what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like,
Is anyone buying that? Like,
here's the thing.
how is it a
How is
reveal? You just
how
walk
is
in the
that
room and they're playing the synth and you're like, "Oh, it's a boy."
right?
I
Like,
don't know. Like,
all of a sudden it's you bring two of them in. Is it a boy or is it a girl? And what is one keyboard player play a song and the other one try to play the song? And then if that guy fails, it's a boy. Like, or are we talking about another type of gender? Like,
I
what are we
don't know.
doing? What are we doing?
Right.
Like,
Can I
Artoria, what the fuck are you doing?
if they really wanted to be progressive, they'd make a half and half. Half pink, half blue.
Right? Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, Atoria. First of all, Atoria, whoever's running Atoria's marketing team needs to be fired.
Mhm.
They come out with their what was it the 25th anniversary, right? And
Yeah.
they come out with what was it? They came out with the Astrolab. That was the big reveal, right? And then they put the
Yeah.
Polybrute second, which is really their flagship synthesizer. Who came up with that idea? The Astrolab should have been a follow-up, like, oh, hey, by the way, we're not just releasing the Polybrute, our flagship synth. We're going to release this thing that everybody can play. I do like the Astrolab. I think it's cool. I like the 37 better than the full-blown one, but I just think it's cool.
Okay.
And it
Fair
sounds
enough.
amazing, you
I
know?
mean, I have the V collection, so I
Yeah.
get it. I like
So
the V
you get
collection.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the V collection's awesome. I have it too.
Yeah.
Have I used it? No. I've the only thing I use software wise by them. I do use some of their plugins. I like they have a really great compressor and stuff, but I use Pigments.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Do you use it on the Osmos? I feel like that would
yeah,
be the best way to do it.
yeah, I have it. I have the Osmos running into it because it's an MPE synth,
Right.
which
That's
I was blown away. Also, not to get off topic, but Logic Pro, all the synths in Logic Pro that I use, those are all MPE based now, which is
oh
pretty cool.
nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
But getting back to the gender release party, I saw that and I went, what are you guys doing? Like, who is going to buy this?
I don't know.
Like, listen, whatever floats your noodles, man, whatever your sexuality or whatever you're going to do in life, I don't care. Right.
Yeah. To each his
But,
own, right.
right. But why are you coming out with a keyboard that, like you said, are we going to have a gender, party? What is it going to be, a boy or a girl kind of thing? Let's get back to that kind of situation first. Are we going to, how is that a reveal? I don't understand. If it's a boy, all of a sudden you bring the blue one out and go, hey, let's play some songs. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't get it.
And is the wife, I mean, down with this idea? Like, imagine
Yeah.
buying a pink or a blue synth, and then your wife looks at you like, "What the hell? Like, why is this always about you?" You know?
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, maybe there are some. Well, the other thing you have to understand too is in Europe, pink and blue doesn't mean what it means here in America.
Oh, really?
You know, yeah, in Europe they actually, I've had some friends that lived in Europe. They dress boys up in pink and stuff. It's not a big deal. They don't look at it as a gender.
Really?
Yeah.
That explains
Um,
a lot with Samurai. He gets a pass, I guess.
wow. Wow. That was, well, I mean, that's Canada. Is Canada really part of Europe? I thought
I
it was
don't know.
America's top hat.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, doesn't the Cheeto man want to buy, oh no, that's Greenland. He wants to
Greenland.
buy Greenland. Yeah.
He
Okay.
wants Greenland. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Greenland's dope.
Yeah. I mean, there's what, I found out there's 60,000 people that live in Greenland, which is kind
It's
of
pretty awesome.
interesting because
It's cold
I,
as shit there.
isn't that more than, yeah, it's fucking ice age, bro. Isn't it? Isn't that more
Yeah.
than what's in Canada?
I don't know. It's got to
Let
be
me
way
find
cold.
out. Well, hold on.
It's way colder. That's all I know.
Let's
It's
let's ask Echo. Hey, Echo, what's the population of Canada?
Canada's population is 41.5 million as of late 2024.
41.5 million.
wow.
Echo, what's the population of Greenland? Echo, what's the population of Greenland?
Echo doesn't even know. She's literally out there counting them one by one.
56,699 as of January 2024.
66,000, bro.
It's not a
That's
lot.
how many people live there. That's
It's a
insane.
it's a really cool place. I mean, you probably know this, but Greenland is the opposite of Iceland. Iceland's actually beautiful and green, and Greenland is
Yeah, it's
actually
funny,
all
isn't
ice.
it?
Yeah, they did that to keep people out of there.
My sister's been to Greenland.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. There's like a few houses.
with
There's not even a city,
56,000
dude.
people
It's
in
like
them. Yeah,
I don't know. I get why the United States wants it. I understand that, but like, okay, whatever. Anyway, getting back
yeah,
to the pink and blue shit. Um, I yeah,
yeah. No, so we can keep going. I think I got
yeah,
enough juice
yeah.
from beyond that. So if you could own any synthesizer in the whole world, if someone just said one wish, what synth would you own?
One synthesizer. It would probably be anything UDO makes.
Mm. So like the Domino, the Super Gemini,
Yeah,
Super 8,
either
which one?
yeah, any one of them. Although the Domino is pretty dope, actually. The latest creation.
You'd take that over a CS80 or a Matrix 12?
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
yeah. I well see the CS80 to me is that's just a big gigantic hunk of plastic and metal poop, as far as I'm concerned.
Mm.
A lot of
Wow.
people.
Shots
Well,
fired.
it's old school, and I think that you wonder what the deal is with Yamaha. Um, you know, I don't understand Yamaha. Well, like what I do in a way because I get it. They're a very big company. They make boats. They make everything. Yamaha makes everything, right?
Yep.
Um, you know, they what's the name of the keyboard they make? The
The reface? We're talking about Yamaha, right?
no, not well, the reface
The
is another
the
thing. All
Mo
the refaces
the
are
Motif, the Modi X.
yeah, that's it. The Modi. I had so I had a motif, and it was a great synth, built like a tank. I mean, that's one thing when Yamaha makes something, they build it well. Um, I just think they could have capitalized on creating when Korg came out with their line of analog synths, they could have come out with a line of or maybe just recreated the CS80 in a hybrid style synthesizer. I guess that's what the Mode EX or Mode X or whatever the hell the name of that thing is. I played
Yeah.
one of those. It sounds incredible. I'll give it that. But
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not a workstation guy. I don't like workstations, so I sold my motif. You
I
know,
heard that they built like a DX1 into those systems. So like you get everything and then you get everything that the DX1 had. So
yeah,
it's super powerful, like you said.
I mean, it's not even a hybrid though. It's all digital.
Well,
You
yeah,
know, and
yeah, right. It's all
I know
digital.
Yamaha. That's where they went when they came out with the DX7 too. Like that was their thing. They went completely digital and never looked back.
Right.
Um, the Reface series is cool, but to me it was like what that to me was almost. And I had this conversation with you before because I know you own one. Um, and I think the Reface was an experiment for them. It's like, oh hey, people
I've
want
owned
this.
2.
Oh really?
Yeah, I had the Oregon one, and I sold it, which I regret. Um, and now I have the CP with the Rhodes and all that. I should have kept them, dude. I could have done the Doors thing, one side hitting the freaking Vox organ, the other side doing the Rhodes, man. I
Yeah.
fucked up.
The far get that had that Farfisa sound too. Like
That
it's
was my
funny.
favorite. That's why I loved it because it had the Farfisa. I actually have
Yeah,
a crazy story about that. I almost bought a Farfisa from some guy in Detroit. I was gonna drive to Detroit. I had a friend who was willing to go with me, and the wife's like, "No, no, you can't go to Detroit. You'll never make it back," and I'm
I
just like,
was gonna
I'm
say you
like,
better
"It's
be
fine."
packing when you go to Detroit, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, "I'll be fine. We'll be fine," like whatever. And he was testing it up. He was giving it to me for like a sweet deal. I bought it off eBay. And while he was testing
How
it up and
much?
going back through it, I think it was like 350, man. 350, $400. Like, dude, it was a steal. This guy had a ton of sense. He had an ARP Quadra
Okay,
just laying in the background. Like he had like a bunch of sweet, like legendary polysynths just on the floor against the wall.
really?
I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's just like, yeah, man, I'm trying to clean house, like he was a great keyboard player, I guess. and he was just trying to get rid of the Farfisa. He's like, I haven't been playing it.
How
He's like,
old
I
was
got,
he?
I have to imagine, he was in his like 50s, 60s or something like that.
So
He's
he
one of
he
those
probably was part of the Detroit underground system scene back then.
dude.
There
He
was all
was,
there's a lot
yeah,
of synth players
he
came
must
out
have
of
been.
Detroit, man.
He
You
was all
know,
about it, dude. And when he was testing it up to like get ready to send me like the video that everything works, he fell back in love with it. He's like, I can't sell it. He hit me up like 2 years later, and I regret not hitting him back, but I think the ship had sailed. He he sent me that reface as an I'm sorry. He gave it to me for free. He mailed it to
really.
me. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, that dude
that's
was
pretty
solid.
cool.
He was super solid, man. Really cool
So
guy.
when I played in this band in the '80s called Bastille. It was a three-piece heavy metal band. We gained a lot of momentum back in the '80s. Played around a lot and stuff, and um, there was a dude. We always wanted a keyboard player in the band, and there was a dude. I couldn't afford shit back then. Synths were so expensive, and there was this guy named John, and he
Mm.
was kind of a quirky little dude. I don't know if he was a drunk or if he was high all the time or what, but he he had three Farfisas
Ah.
stacked on top of each other.
Were they all like the OG ones, or did he have like a duel? That was what
No,
I,
no, these were originals, bro. They were like
okay.
they
The
had the orange. The
compact.
one was orange with the black, and
Yeah.
um, he had another one that was like it was like a teal green.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
but when he played them, see, I was in a heavy metal band, so I wanted to hear that Moog sound. I wanted to hear that filter open up because I was a big Emerson, Lake and Palmer fan and a Yes fan, and
Right.
I was into prog rock, but I played in a metal band, and even like Sabbath, a lot of some of their songs and from like Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, and stuff like that. Ozzy had a mini Moog that he used, and
Yeah. And a
so like
2600.
yeah, so I was like, when I heard the Farfisa, it was like, you know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
and it just wasn't cutting through the mix because we were loud. We were a loud three-piece heavy metal band.
Right.
And
That's not the right item. Yeah, it's not the right
no,
tool for
and I
the job.
remember we moved out of this complex that we were in, Cambridge Music Complex in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and everybody played down there. The Cars, Van Halen was down there to rehearse a couple of times and before a gig or something. I don't know what the hell they were doing there, but David Lee Roth was an asshole. But anyway, so I met Rick Ocasek and the Cars and those guys and super nice people. And well, anyway, we were leaving. We weren't going to rent this room anymore. The rooms were like, I don't know, $500 a month, and that was a lot of money in the '80s. And we were like, hey, you know what? We're spending way too much money on this room. Let's go find a room somewhere else. And we did. And we ended up practicing in an old train station for $200 a month. It's a crazy story, but anyway. uh, so anyway, we called this guy up, and we didn't have cell phones back then, so we called the dude up, and we're like, "Hey, John, you got to come get your gear, man. We're
Hmm.
out of here." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll get it. I'll come down and get it." I'm like, "No, dude, literally, I was calling him from the office at the
Oh my God.
complex,
Like you need it
saying,
now, dude.
I'm like, dude, we're leaving because we hadn't seen him in like weeks." And so my bass player was like, "Well, we're not going to pack his shit up and take it with us. We have no room."
Right.
So
It's gotta go, dude. We're gonna
So,
leave
because
here.
we packed all of our stuff in cars, we didn't even have the van at that time. And so, he was like, all right, yeah, I'll come down and get it. Well, apparently they took it out of the room and they put it in this corner in the music complex. It
What?
was kind of like the no man's corner. Like if dudes left PAs and microphones and stuff, they put it in a room. Somebody claimed it. It
It's a
was just
lost
there.
and found.
It
I'd
was like a
walk in
lost
there and
and
be
found.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh man, I left all my gear from the gig here last week. I think I need to go grab it.
Exactly.
What is it? It's all this shit. Actually, I just got the U-Haul. I'm ready to pick it all up right now. Is that cool?" The guy would have been like, "Sure, man, take
That's
it."
that's what it was like. And so and they were cool about it. There was like nobody really stealing shit or anything like that. It was, I mean, it was a professional environment, but They were
Yeah,
like, "Hey,
yeah.
we got to rent this room. We can't have this 3 Spafisas sitting in this room." You know what I mean? So
Dude.
so the dude got really pissed off. He like got a hold of us and he's like, "You guys are assholes. You left my stuff there." I'm like, "Bro, you left your own stuff there, man." Like, you know what
Yeah,
I
man,
mean?
take some accountability, bro. Like, what?
And then we ended up seeing him. I went to a gig at the Channel in Boston. It was a big by the waterfront. It was a big concert hall that a lot of bands played. I played there a couple of times. And anyway, so we're in Boston. I went to the Channel and I see him up there playing his Farfisas with this band. They were actually pretty good. They were kind of like a punk band.
Yeah,
Um,
man. Farfisas are better for like lighter, chill type music. Like if you're, I mean, I'm surprised he played it with punk. I guess for leads maybe, or maybe some
that's what he
like
was doing. He's doing a lot of leads. Yeah.
I can see that. But like Pink
Well, you got to
Floyd had
understand.
had a Farfisa.
You
You
got
could
to
do
understand
lo-fi.
Boston punk though, dude. It's different.
Okay, okay,
Boston punk isn't like what we think punk is.
yeah,
It's kind of avant-garde, kind of, yeah.
maybe more ska, maybe
I know
without the
there was a
horns.
lot of ska bands in Boston, like the Mighty Mighty Deftones and
The Boss Tones, yeah, yeah.
the Boss Tones, whatever the fuck they're called.
Dude, we need to make a ska band called the Mighty Mighty Deftones and just do Deftones covers.
Yeah,
That'd be
I don't know
fucking
why I
awesome.
said Deftones, but yes.
No, I'm glad you did. That was
And
great.
that, you know me, dude. I screw up on names all the time.
Dude, that was
But anyway,
awesome.
so
All right,
yeah, so
we got
I I agree with you. The Farfisa is definitely it's a cool song. Like I appreciate it now, but back then I really hated it.
Yeah, and it's not for everybody, man. I mean, the Vox Continental is its own thing. Like it's the Doors, it's the Animals,
Yeah.
it's so many things. And then you got the fucking classic blues master, fucking classic rock master B3. So it's like you got these two giants, and then in the middle is a Farfisa with the fucking see-through glasses and the flannel. Like, dude, watch me play some chords and play my tremolo. You know what I mean? Like,
And
I get it, bro.
you know
It's
what's
not for
funny too is
everybody.
like we even tried throwing a distortion pedal
Oh
on the
yeah.
Farfisa, and it just didn't sound good. It was
It
like
still didn't work. It's like flabby, probably. That's
it just
fucking
didn't
great.
sound right, dude. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
you throw a distortion pedal on a B3, it's gonna sound amazing. You know,
yeah. It's like a
but
cheerleader with a
anyway,
flamethrower. You're like, huh?
yeah,
So,
exactly.
so, Echo, I have to ask you this because it's one of my favorites since you used to have the Behringer 2600. You sold it. Do you ever
Mhm.
plan on getting it back? Will you
No,
find? No, it's done. That was it. The ship sailed.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
I've looked at the
Well,
blue one like you have,
yeah, or the
and
gray
I
one.
look at it and I'm like, and then I just say to myself, I said, I used it. I actually used it on a couple of tracks. Um,
Yeah, they were probably really good tracks, just
I
because you
used it
use
really
that
for
synth.
bass.
Dude, it's a sick bass.
The bass is
Great
nice.
plucky
It rumbles, you know.
it rivals Moog because it's got the 3 oscillators. It's a
Yep.
freaking beast, man.
No,
It's a beast.
don't get me wrong.
It's not for everybody, but yeah, for sure,
But
I
don't
get
get
it.
me wrong. I didn't. It's not that I didn't like it. I liked it because I played. I think I told you this story, or I was on Samurai's show and I told a story about going to the synth museum in New Hampshire. And it was
Oh,
the guy's house. It was like he had cats everywhere
he
and
had the
snot rags.
2600, yeah, I
He had
remember
an
that. I've
original 2600.
Yeah, I've
Um,
seen videos in his spot, like, you walk in, there's shit all over the place, you got freaking.
Nasty. It
Yeah,
was
yeah, but he
nasty,
had
dude.
he had, like, every synth in double, though, it was a
And
sweet spot.
he was also uh like a lot of the big name bands that would come into Boston and the Boston area, if there was something wrong with their analog synths, that was the guy they called to go fix them.
To go fix it, wow.
So this dude was, unfortunately he died. But and I don't know what happened to all that gear, bro. There was stuff everywhere. It was crazy. I mean,
Someone came in and said, "Hey, I forgot all my gear."
no, I think what it was, I think
He was
most of
fixing
the
it all.
well, there's a synth museum in Florida, and I think a
Yeah,
lot of it he had friends down there, and I think his family had donated most of it to that synth
okay,
museum, which is
that's good.
cool. you know. But yeah, man, he was a quirky little dude, and I played. I saw the Op 2600 sitting, a gray one, sitting on a window with a bucket next
Wow.
to it. There was water coming off the
Right
roof.
next. It's just sitting next to the water bucket. What
Yeah,
a fucking guy. All right. Well,
and
God
it
rest
was
his
all
soul.
set up. And I said, "Is this thing on?" And he's like, "Yeah, you can play it." I said, "Do you mind if I sample it?" And he's like,
Hmm.
"No, dude, knock yourself out." He's like, "Just you guys can do whatever you want." So I think I told you the way you had to pay a fee to get into the place, right?
Yeah, you had
So
to pay him in fucking McDonald's, you said,
I
right?
said we had to take him to McDonald's.
Like, I wonder why he died so
It was
early.
the weirdest thing, dude. He's like, well, and this he talked like this. He said, well, I'm really hungry, and in order for you to come into my museum, you have to buy me lunch. And we
There
were
you
like,
go.
I looked at my friend Sean and I go, I don't know, dude, let's go buy the guy lunch. I was
Yeah,
like,
not even dinner?
so we took, well, because it was probably like around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We
Yeah,
stayed there
yeah.
until like 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Um,
Right.
just
That's
sampling the
nice.
shit out of everything. I had a little DAT recorder. And I sampled the crap out of a lot of
You
synths
sam
there.
you sampled this and you sampled that. I get it.
I
Yeah,
did, man.
for sure.
I had a, and no, I had an Emu ESI 32 sampler.
Oh,
Um,
sick.
nice sampler. I wish I never got rid of it. Took floppy disks, but then I took the floppy disk drive out and I put oh my God, what the hell's it called? A zip disk in.
Mm,
You probably don't know
never
what that
heard of
is.
that. I
Okay.
don't even know what that is. Yeah.
Zip
There
disks
was
for
something
the,
after the floppy disk. There was a zip disk?
well, a zip disk was thicker than a floppy disk. It was big, and it was 100 megabytes, and that was a lot, dude. I was able to fill that thing up with over 200 samples.
Oh, shit.
Um, and
Wow.
then, well, we're talking probably what 16-bit and 32-bit samples, but still,
Yeah, they're
they,
small, not low
yeah.
bit rate. Yeah, yeah.
And but
That's
I
cool.
would feed that right into the I put that right into the sampler, and then I would program it so that it would truncate everything and then go right across the keyboard.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so easy to use. But yeah, so anyway, when I saw the Op 2600, I always wanted to play one. I knew that Alan Perlman. They were built right here in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and
Oh,
you
I didn't
know,
know they were from Massachusetts. No kidding.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
ARP was from
Okay.
Massachusetts,
So
and
when you played that, did you think that when you played the Behringer just didn't have the same oomph?
oh
Was that
no,
really it? Okay.
no. No, it sounded. If I wish I had the samples to like put it up against.
Yeah.
Um, but no, when I got it, I set it up and I played it. I also used the Korg SQ1,
Yep, yep.
um,
The sampler.
this sequencer
Oh, the
to
SQ1. Sorry, what was I thinking of? I think the Casio SK1. Is
oh,
that?
the SK1. I had two of those. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, so I had that. That was my sequencer that I had connected to it. I enjoyed playing it, but I found myself not playing it
enough maybe.
enough. And I said, what do I want to do with this? So I sold it. And
Fair enough.
no, I lately selling things to me hasn't been regretful, and that's interesting for me.
It's a good feeling. Get used to it. Sell shit, buy more shit. That's my
Well,
motto.
I sold
I've sold over 100 things on Reverb, so I'm
yeah,
all about buying and selling. My gear, if you look at my studio from picture to picture, there's never a constant. It's always fluctuating. I mean,
yeah,
for good or ill, some people are like, "Dude, settle down." Other people are like, "Try it all." I'm still a synth baby, so I'm trying it all. I don't give a shit.
yeah. Well, and I feel that way about myself a lot. I mean, like I always wanted an MS1,
Mhm.
you know, because I played an original SH101.
Yeah.
A guy that we used to jam with had one, and I used to love tinkering on that thing. The MS1 was nice and it sounded really good, but it's not an SH1. It's not an
Yeah.
SH101, dude. you
Yeah,
know?
well, maybe it's just hard to emulate that filter or that oscillator. I don't know.
I don't
They
know.
update the MK2 added the slide and all that other shit, so it's closer now than it's ever been.
Yeah. But I
So,
was like, I liked it. I got some good sounds out of it. Putting it through some distortion pedals and stuff like that, fuzz pedals. Um, I have to say, I don't think there's any tracks that I actually have that on.
mhm. Yeah,
So the big
I
red
mean,
beast kind of
I
just
get it.
sat there, and then I had the Korg mini log or mini
Oh, yeah.
log, or however you say
Yeah.
it.
The
I
XD or
love
this
that synthesizer. That's been on probably almost every album that I've made except for the last two.
what's
Um,
that? The XD or the original?
it was the
The
original,
silver.
the silver one, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Bo Beats Especial.
I mean, I liked it. I really liked what you could do with it. I like the fact what I like about what Korg does is Korg, and I wish other companies would do this. I like motion recording.
Recording. Oh, motion sequencing is called, yeah.
I like that, and I that's
All the
one
ele
thing
all the Electron boxes have it. I just gotta plug that real quick.
I know that. I know that. You're an electron guy. I know. You know me, man. I'm not. The only electron piece of gear I ever owned was the SID station, and I kicked myself in the ass for selling that.
I know, thing's probably worth a mint right now, right?
It's worth about. Last I
Like
saw
10
one that was
grand?
mint because there's two. There's the black with the purple display, and then
Yeah,
I had the original, the silver
the
one with the
silver one.
yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
worth the black one with the purple display are worth probably $4,000 now. That I paid $400 for mine, and I
Damn,
had to
dude.
have the
You
money
fucked up.
changed over because uh, Sweden has what do they call it? Not marks, it's crowns,
I don't know. I don't even wanna guess.
and it got held up at the airport because I had the airport security call me. This is
Mhm.
way before like TSA crap, right? Like or like COVID or anything, and they called me up and they wanted to know. They're like, "Why is this coming from Sweden? We ran it through an X-ray machine. It looks like a bomb. It looks like a
When you bought the SID station?
yeah. It took 4 weeks to get here.
Wow, that's
Um,
nuts. They're
yeah.
like, "Dude, this is a bomb."
Because
That's
back
hilarious.
then, this is like mid '80s, like back late '80s. Back then, nobody was. Actually, it was like I think yeah, it was like '89 or '90, something around there, and maybe later. I don't know. I don't even remember when it came out, but I bought it, and like nobody really bought instruments from Europe, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't as commonplace. I could see
Yeah.
that.
So
Totally.
yeah, but I really liked the SID station. It was noisy as hell. It was
Yeah,
based on the Commodore 64 chip. It sounded amazing. But like an idiot, I sold it.
fair enough. What do you think about AI music? AI music's taken over, man. Are you determined that, in this post-machine era, we can prevail?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Here's my take on AI music.
Mhm.
I hate it
You don't
big
like
time.
some of it? You don't
Uh,
like when 50 Cent is like a '20s jazz band or something like that?
I'll 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 listen to stuff like that, but I'm not gonna like download it and listen to it again. Like if somebody sends it to me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Some of
Um,
these soul songs are nuts.
yeah,
They're
I
I
I mean
mean,
I listened to a couple of those and I thought they were fantastic. I thought the voice, one of them, the guy that was singing, you could have sworn it was real.
we
I
can
mean,
make the mighty mighty Deftones with AI.
but I just here's my take on it, and I think somebody else had said this. I forget who it was, but I agreed with them highly. I think that AI music should be its own genre. It
If
should,
it's not, it is. I mean,
but it
they might
isn't.
not have labeled it, but it is.
But it needs to be
Sure.
because it's going to
Yeah.
confuse the person that doesn't have the trained ear, or they're going to think this is real.
I don't
You
know,
know,
maybe. Yeah, the
um,
kids just don't give a shit. They're gonna stop caring about the musician,
well,
and
I
they're
mean,
just
look at
gonna
look.
say, "I can make it."
Well, look at where we've come to. Like when I grew up, you had big stereo systems, and quadraphonic stereo, and you had big speakers, and you sat there and you listened to an album and it sounded amazing loud and it's coming through these big
Right.
speakers, right? What do kids listen to?
I don't know, man. Trap music, they're listening to
No, no, no.
Gunna.
What's the device they listen to?
Oh, they're on their phones. Yeah, they got that little ass speaker. Maybe they got their
Yeah,
AirPods. I mean, I
right.
got freaking 8s or 10s or whatever the
Well, they
hell
got
these
one of
speakers
these.
are.
You
They're
ready?
gigantic.
Well, they listen through these little guys, these little Bluetooth
Oh, yeah.
speakers,
Dude, that
right?
stuff's it's not the same, man. You
But
gotta
but
have
they
a
but this
vinyl
is
with
what
some
they
real
hear,
speakers.
dude. And
I get it.
look at companies that come out with this shit, right? You've got JBL,
Accessorize.
right? You've got all these companies coming out with these little Bluetooth speakers. Excuse me,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's you're not getting the full effect.
Dude, I get it, man. Well, I hope we can figure it out. I have some more questions, Echo. We're gonna keep firing these off.
Remember though,
Yeah.
AI should be its own genre. It should be called. There should be a radio station just plays AI music.
I don't even think we should go that far, but I think we can keep it
Well,
segregated.
it's not gonna go away, dude.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's not. It's it. No, 100%. Um, all right. So tell me, just in a few short words, what are your feelings about the upcoming Kumite?
Um, I don't know. I'm
That
involved in it.
that was very short. Good job.
No, no, no. I'm involved in it. Um,
Are you
I,
excited, apprehensive,
I'm a
thrilled,
little apprehensive.
nervous?
No,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
nervous.
Do you think these new young bucks are they got a little bit of fire under their ass? Maybe they're gonna show out this year. We got to worry about them.
Well,
There's
I
some new people that are coming in this year that are looking to take down the OGs. That's what I heard.
yeah, and I think that's fine. I think that's the whole idea of the kumite. It's like I mean you wrestle and stuff, and so I mean I was involved in martial arts. Samurai was involved in, and still is involved in martial arts and stuff. So I mean you know I know Hans dabbled in martial arts. Also, Hans is a weapons expert.
Hans
Um,
was in martial arts.
yeah, martial law arts.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I mean, I think that I think that's the whole idea of the kumite because you come in, you come into the ring and you think you're all that, and then some young buck comes along and knocks you down, man. That's just the way it is. So
These new guys are
you
coming, man. We got BBL, we got Tactical. I mean, I've been listening to their streams, sweating like God. Who
yeah,
the fuck
they're
are these
getting good.
guys?
The last
They're
couple of
already there,
kumites,
man.
people brought their A game. You know,
100%.
it was cool to watch from the first Kumite and how it just kind of built and built and
Hmm.
built, and then just everybody was just getting. It was amazing. Everybody was getting better and better and better, and that was the thing that blew my mind.
Yeah.
Um,
It brings out the best in people. I think that too.
yeah, and
Do you do
I
you
don't
think you're
really
gonna
look
get
at it
knocked?
as a competition though. Machines, I
Sure.
don't look at it that way.
I look at it as a competition with myself. Is my music getting better? If it is, then I'm happy. I don't,
Right,
like, I can't be better than the next musician. I can only be better than my last song, and that's what I try and do. So,
right.
that might sound like a cop out, but if I'm doing my best and other people are digging it, then it might be better than other people's. So that's
Well,
how
and
I look at it.
the other thing for me is because I'm involved. I don't know if I am going to be this time. He hasn't asked me, but I mean, the last two Kubites, I was involved in being, part of co-hosting. So that's why I
Yeah,
don't kind of look at it as a competition so much. I just kind of like to get my music out there and have people listen to it.
sure,
You
sure.
know,
No, totally. Do you see yourself getting knocked into lover's lane then? It sounds like, you're just kind of taking it easy, chilling. Like, do you think you might skip a week?
no,
Okay.
I'm not that guy.
We're not going to be raffling off a big black flute to you.
No, if
Okay.
I put my I usually work good under pressure anyway. So
Me too.
if I put my pedal to the metal, so to speak, I don't I'm not worried about that. If it
Yeah.
happens, though, it happens, and it'll happen because of certain things in my life, physical things like that that happen. I might not be able to make it. Who knows? But I don't think that's going to happen. I'm hoping it doesn't happen. But if it does, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Hey, I look forward to seeing your tracks, man, and everyone else's. So
Thank you. Same here.
long live the Kumite. Hmm, let me see. Let me see. This is a good one. Is the Matrix Brute really that good?
You tend to bust my balls on that. And I'm going to say yes, even though you don't believe it. Um, Only because I've owned it since it came out. It's been
Okay.
on every song I've ever written since I've owned it. Um, I'll tell you something, a little story about the Matrix Brute. When I first got it, it because of the synthesizers I also had, I had a lot of low budget. Um, I was all in on the boutiques. I was all in
It
on the.
it was your first like big boy synth, maybe when
It
you
was
came
my
back.
first, besides like the Juno 106s and the M1s and things that I had in the past.
Yeah,
Yes, it was my first full blown. Not that the 106 wasn't a all analog synth, but it was the first full blown multi voice synthesizer.
it's
Um,
flagship. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, the
Um,
106 is a legendary synth, but it was actually sold as a budget synth to
Correct.
the Jupiter
No, it
8.
was.
I
And
know. Yeah,
that's why I could
it
afford
was.
one when it came out in the 80s,
Yeah.
because I was like, oh, I can buy this. You know what I mean?
And it sounded sweet, but it wasn't a Jupiter 8. I mean, that's how it went, you know? And
Right, right.
it's still that good. So,
Exactly. And I
yeah,
had two of them. Um, and that's
nice.
why, I know you give me shit about the Juno X,
I do.
but the
I
Juno
should
X
have
to
asked you
me,
about that.
the Juno X to me is it's because I had the the JU6
Uh-huh.
boutique,
The small one,
which I
yeah.
actually sold to Banana Rider, and then Banana Rider said, he just the other day, he said, dude, I sold your J6, man. And I'm like, that's okay, you know what I mean?
See ya.
But yeah, I the Matrix Brute, it's a freaking beast, dude. Like the things that I've done with that, the sequencer alone on it is just crazy.
Mhm.
Um, and I like the sound of it.
Okay.
I do. I like the sound of it. I other than the pink and blue stuff, I like I like Arturia stuff. I like to me the mini freak is a very underrated synthesizer. Samurai always kidded around, and we always said the next big synth they should come out with is a full-fledged mini freak and call it the Freak. And they didn't do that. They came out with the PB12,
Right.
which I have no use for.
Yeah, the thing's a monster. I mean, I wish it
It's a
sounded
beast.
warmer.
It just doesn't sound to me. It doesn't. It's not big, dude. It's not a
It's
big sound.
it's like the Jupiter 6 of the CS80 layout synths, like the uh the Super Gemini sounds warmer and it's a hybrid
Yeah. No,
and
I agree.
I can't explain it, but it is. So, all right. So, when are you going modular? Everyone wants to know.
I went modular.
Been there, done that. Okay.
Yep. Been there,
Um,
done that. Bought the T-shirt.
fair enough.
Not a
So,
rabbit hole I want to go down.
okay. Um, you know, some people have criticisms about the Renegades. Some would say, Jumpstar was right. What do you think?
Oh shit. Um, no, I'm gonna call him out. He's just a cuck. I'm not. Listen, the nice thing about us and the nice thing about the Renegades is that we're real. Like we don't care. And
That's true.
Samurai brought that out in me. When I first started on YouTube, I was following the lead of everybody else, like, Bo Beats and all those guys, and I wasn't gaining momentum. I didn't have the fancy camera shots, and I wasn't, I was buying all my gear, man. Nobody's sending me shit, you
Right.
know.
Yeah, we're
Um,
doing it for the thrills, not the bills, right?
Yeah, I mean, I started out wanting that. I said, geez, because a friend of mine in work said, hey, man, you got a really cool personality. You should just bring that to YouTube, and I guarantee you'll start getting free stuff. But the thing was, is I wasn't myself,
Sure.
and I was, like, hi, I'm Echo Kraft. I was doing kind of that kind of shit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
Front.
now I'm just like, I'm just me. This is who I am. You talk to me privately and stuff. This is who I am. And if you don't fucking like it, that's your problem, man. And I think that's what's cool about the Renegades is that we all have opinions. We all shit all over each other at times, but we don't
All the
we don't
time.
take we don't take it personal. And these cucks that are out there that say stuff, like when we did that whole thing about, I'm not mentioning the names because they get off on it when you mention their names, and we're not doing that. You did mention one of them, but I thought he was cool in the beginning. You and him are the ones that got a hold of me to get a hold of the
Samurai.
to set up the Sweetwater thing for Samurai.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
um, and I thought he was cool. And then when I started reading stuff, on that other schmo's chat, and I was just that's why I called him out. Me and Hans called him out because we were like, dude, what are you doing? Like, why are you?
Yeah.
The other one who thinks he's intelligent,
It
it's
was
like,
it was a little unfortunate. I agree.
but yeah,
Um,
so I think the Renegades are Samurai, since Samurai has started a movement, and I'm proud to say that I'm part of that movement. And I think it's cool. I think a lot of people know who we are now too, which is really weird.
yeah.
I just sold a piece of equipment to a guy who was like, "Hey, you're that Echo Kraft guy."
No way, really?
Yeah, and I'm like,
Absolutely.
"Yeah." Um, he
He's
goes,
like,
"Yeah, I
dude, I
watched."
watch your show.
No, he goes, "I watched since Samurai, and I've seen some of your stuff." So I was like, "All right." And I was on Reverb. Then he pulled the double truffle move on me.
Oh, he backed out.
Well, he couldn't. He said he couldn't afford it on Reverb, but then he saw that I had it also on
Gear
Gear
exchange.
Exchange, and I all of a sudden it says, "You sold. Hey, your equipment sold on Gear Exchange." So I went over there and I see his name on it, and I messaged
Nice.
him. I go, "Dude, what are you doing?"
That's
And I,
funny.
yeah. So, but he ended up being a legit dude. I got my money today, and I shipped out his. I just sold my Doctor Mix Silver Bullet, Louder Than Liftoff. There's like 3 different names to that thing.
Sick.
Um, Yeah, I sold that and I sold my compressor. And the Solar 42 was supposed to show up today, and it's been in Connecticut for 3 days. I don't know why.
I'm sorry, man.
This feels
Congratulations,
like an
though.
Electron situation.
When you have it, you're gonna be fucking jazzed up, dude. So I get it. I'm happy for you. It's coming. Hold tight. This is what we call the quick fire round. So no explanations, just a short response, right? It's called
Okay.
this or that. All right. Synth Hefner or Synth Mafia?
Synth Mafia.
Biscuits or truffles?
Neither.
You got to pick one. It's this or that.
Truffles.
Behringer or Cord?
Behringer.
Rev 2 or Matrix Brute?
Rev 2.
Sub 37 or Sub 7 in the Undead?
Bro, come on, man.
This is this.
Sub 7 in the Undead all day.
Hell yeah. Synth Renegade Mafia or Bro Synth Network?
Synth Renegade Mafia.
He, she, they, them, or Va Fangul?
Va Fangul all day, bro.
Synth Special or Synth Blessed?
Synth Blessed.
And the last one is Toneverk or the Electron Toneverk. You don't have to answer that one. I just wanted to get
Good.
that out there.
I'll defer to my comments from the past. How's that sound?
Fair enough. Awesome.
You ever get that thing going?
The Toneverk?
Yeah,
Yeah, I went live on it the other day. Thanks for
you
checking it
did.
out. Yeah.
I'll go back and watch it. Was that one day I was in work or?
Yeah, you were working. The last Kumite I did pretty much 75, 80% of the track with just the Toneverk and then the Digitac. So
Okay.
that last Kumite track was all Toneverk.
Okay.
So
All right.
this time I'm doing Toneverk versus Toneverk and A4. So got a little rivalry going with our big boss man, the machine, the weapon, they're calling him. He is the weapon, Hans Volt. Let's see if the machine can destroy the weapon this
So
year on the Kumite.
so all right. So that's his GR Mega.
His GR Mega and the Matrix, the expander.
Okay.
I
Two
mean,
really nice pieces of gear, man.
dude, as nice as it gets. I mean, if I can beat Hans Volt with these two bum ass synths, and he's got those legendary pieces of crap, like he might as well just call it a wrap, you know? Like,
Wow. Wow. That's like fighting words right there, bro.
I mean, bro, if you get taken out by the Toneverk and the A4, and you got the Matrix 6 and the freaking GR Mega, like, dude, you might as well just become a Behringer, bro.
Well, all Hans is wait. Hans says the Toneverk is like a baby that you need to raise, and one day you hope it will be
Competent
competent enough.
to find a job and not be a parasite. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
The Toneverk has autism, so you better hope it doesn't hit you with that autism strength. Give you one of those raisins in the sun, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Lenny, no. Dude, it could happen. You never know, bro.
Dude, see, that's where you go, bro, all the time. That's where you go.
Hey, it's my show. I get to do what I want.
That's right. That's true. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I agree.
Oh. Dude, this was fun, man.
Yeah.
Any closing remarks or anything else? I mean, we can keep shooting the shit if you want. I usually keep this to an hour. So like all the questions are done. If you want to keep shooting, keep chatting or you got any other comments, we call that the behind the scenes, like the in
So
front of
like
the scenes,
the
behind the
green
scenes.
room.
Yeah, this is the champagne room right now. Anything else from here on out?
Oh, Hans just gave you the middle finger emoji. So
Thanks. Hans, once I get monetized, feel free to send me some paint brushes or makeup brushes,
wow.
bro.
Hans's channel's doing well. Everybody's doing well right now. I have to say, I didn't get a chance to go on to tacticals last night, but I have to say I'm enjoying the fact that more and more people are going live. And
Me too,
again,
man.
I attribute that to Samurai. Samurai, he doesn't understand that he is an influencer, and that not just on YouTube. He's an influencer in people's lives.
Yeah,
You know,
man. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Samurai. I know a lot of people started streaming because they were inspired by him. So I
yeah,
was doing jams, but that's not the same.
no,
So
no, and I was doing a mixed bag of stuff too. I was doing jams, I was doing gear reviews because again, I was buying all my own gear,
yeah.
still doing it. I've had a couple of companies like Liquid Stands threw something my way. They haven't gotten back to me because I actually reached out to them for the Kumite.
Hmm.
I think my guy from Sweetwater is on vacation right now. Um,
Convenient. Nice.
but he usually gets back to me, but he hasn't gotten back to me. So I think he said something about that too. But yeah, I mean, I've had a couple of low line companies like Toner. who makes mic stands and microphones and boom arms and things. They reached out to me and sent me some free stuff. Samurai
Nice.
and I had a couple of the hell's the name of the? It was like a Novation pad. I forget the name of the companies.
Like the launch pad, like the Novation
yeah,
launch pad.
they
Oh
sent us
yeah,
a
yeah,
couple.
that Chinese one, right?
Yeah, and
I
which is
remember that.
actually built solid, man. And the thing's built like a tank.
Have you ever
Um,
used it? Did you ever
I
like after you
use
demoed it?
no, because that's not my shtick. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of these kinds of. I know, like Traded to the Living, he's amazing. He uses the the thing by what's his name, the Lin drum guy, or the Lin.
Instrument?
The Lin, he uses the Linstrument. He loves it. That's not my thing. That's just not my. I'm not that. I don't like. I tried using. I actually had a launch pad that I did use in the studio, and I used that really to control Logic with. And then that got. I was like, what do I need this for?
Yeah.
So like, I sold it. So like, I mean, there's a lot of things that like, I just got rid of because I'm like, I don't need this. What do I need this for? You know, uh, I just don't like things like that. That's me. That's like a lot of these guys that have like the MPCs and all that stuff. I don't. That never did anything for me.
I don't know. Go back and watch Tactical Stream from the other night. I almost quit.
Oh, he's a beast.
I watched like 5 minutes after my 1 hour live, and I was like, man, I'm about to break all this shit.
Yeah, he.
He slayed it like with all the performance effects. Tactical, bro. If you're watching, don't even buy an Octatrack, bro. Whatever you're doing on that thing, you don't need to fucking you don't need to
Yeah,
buy you
he's
don't need
in
to
the
buy an
chat.
Octatrack for it. You can just do the MPC and keep that as your end of chain, bro, and I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't. He's a master at it. There are guys
Yeah.
like my friend Melvin. Melvin's all about the little boxes and the NPCs and stuff like that, and he's really good at doing that stuff. And that's
Mhm.
cool. I don't have a problem with that. It's not my shtick. I don't like it. You know.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe I'm just a
I
gear
had
whore.
I had the Akai Force and I thought it was great, but I could never remember like certain little functions. And I had to fucking look them up every time. So it's like, dude, if I can't fucking remember little things that I keep going back to, then this has got to go. And
Yep.
that's how it was. Like, it was a beast. I made some dope shit with it, and it was more powerful than I was even using. But
Well,
at the
you
end
had a
of the day,
TE too, didn't you?
yeah, my first synth was the OP1.
Yeah.
That was my first synth. And then
I
I
mean,
bought a bunch of
hey,
Volcas.
yeah, I still have my Volcas. They're in the closet.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
there's no point in
I
selling them. You're not
love
gonna get shit for them.
no, they're like 50 cents a piece. I still have my Volca FM2. It's fucking awesome.
Mm,
I love that thing. I sold the
yeah.
original and I bought the two because I mean it's great. You can just upload shit on Dext all day, and it's this big. You could just put it on the side and have a sequencer fucking play your chords for you with it, and or your pads, and you're good to go, and do all your other stuff. Like it's ace. Like
The only
it's got chorus and reverb on. I mean, come on.
You didn't ask me one question.
Oh
Uh,
fuck. Which one didn't I ask you?
what synthesizer did you regret selling?
I had that on here. Why did I? I think I combined it with the 2600 thing. Yeah, let's hear it. What synth did you regret selling?
Uh, the OP6, the OP6.
Yeah. So you didn't care so much for the others, the sisters, but the
I had an
Op 6.
original wave station back in the day. Um,
Okay.
so I couldn't wait to get my hands on the modern version of it. It was okay. It sounded very thin to me. Um,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the OP6, dude, it's I'm seriously thinking about buying it again.
Really?
It's just yeah.
Are you gonna buy the full one? Or
No,
do
I
you
might just buy
or they got a desktop now?
the rack mount because it's small. And
Yeah. And keep
yeah,
it
I
close.
had my mind set on buying the what do you call it? The multi-poly. Um and I was like, I decided not to.
Hmm.
Plus the fact it took forever to get. So that's when I picked up the Messenger. But
I know.
I
I think you should still buy the multi-poly.
I don't know, man.
Honestly.
I think I'm gonna buy a rack mount version of the OP6. I like it. The OP6 to me just sounds, and it's so much fun to program.
Yeah.
Um,
It looks fun because it has everything set up sort of like the DX1 did. They had the
yeah, well,
sliders.
to
That
me,
that
it's
was
like a
what they
giant.
took the inspiration of.
Well, it's like a giant version of the Volca FM2. I mean, really,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Mhm.
Um, so I
But
think
it's
that
ea it's
might
it's way easier to program though, like, the Volca FM2, right? You have 2 sliders, and then you have to,
right,
like, pinch through you have to flip through menus, and you're hitting those sliders, and it's only, like, one little thing, like, it takes forever just to, like, move an ADSR.
right.
With the Op 6, right? You're flying on it like
Oh,
a
it's
freaking
yeah, it's like
polysim.
right in front of you. Yeah,
Yeah, it's so much more
it's
user
and
friendly.
it sounds really good. You
Yeah.
know,
I liked all the
Samurai.
demos I heard on it.
Well, plus Samurai, that's his main sequencer, dude.
Yeah, it's not
Um,
really a sequencer, but I get it. I know what you're saying.
but it is. I mean, that's what he uses to program his sequences, plus the sounds that he gets out of it. I
Mhm.
have a huge library of sounds still. Um,
Yeah.
that when I sold those, whoever bought them,
Must have been
uh,
pumped, right?
they had no idea what was inside that thing.
That's how my Hydra was, dude. I bought so many sound packs for that thing.
Same here.
That guy was so freaking loaded up. He's like, "Dude, why'd you sell this?" I bet because I had
Yeah,
so
because
many great sounds on it.
yeah, mine's loaded up with patches I bought too. But yeah, I really think that that's probably gonna end up
Coming
back in the
back.
studio.
Hey,
And
man.
it's funny. My
I
wife
get
always
it.
says to me, she says, when you sell something, you usually buy it
Buy
back.
something. Yeah.
Well, no, if I sell something, I'll buy it back again. I've done that.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
So
it's tough. That's tough. I don't know if I'll buy anything back that I've sold necessarily, except for maybe the Hydrosynth. If but the Hydrosynth might get cooked, bro. Like if Novation goes and like creates a Summit MK2 or whatever, and they do polyphonic aftertouch and add a ribbon strip just to be a dickhead and really like stick it to ASM, and see
yeah,
ya. I'll
no,
buy
you're
them. I'll
right.
buy the Summit. 'Cause it's
You're
a
right.
hybrid. It sounds warmer and it has all the same features,
I
you know?
played the Summit at NAMM. It was freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, it's
You
so
know,
good. I
um,
want one
I
so
pl-
bad.
I played the other one there. What's the other one? The little one.
The Peak.
Yeah, I played the Peak. The Peak was great. You
Yeah,
know.
I had a buddy who was gonna let me lend he was gonna lend me the Peak if I lent him the Messenger, and I got cold feet because I use the Messenger on the 2500, so it's like my baby. It's like it's so fucked up. I use it as a controller. I use it to solo on too, but it's like I can't give that up, dude. Like, I hate mini keys, so I don't really wanna play a Keystep Pro,
Yeah, I
you
hear
know?
you. I mean,
Just not for me.
I only have two synths now in my studio that have mini keys,
Dude, fucking
and that's the
sell them.
Malevolent and the Mini Freak.
Well,
I
you'll
like the
never s
Malevolent.
yeah, you'll never sell the mini freak, so I guess you're keeping those 2, but I'd
Yeah, I
say
won't
sell
sell
'em.
the Malevolent either. It's very unique. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, the Malevolent and the Solo 42, when I get it, those are the two that I'm gonna kind of pair together. Um,
nice.
because they're
That'd be cool.
different. They're very strange little synthesizers.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I just wish that it came when it said it was going to come, but it's mind blowing why that thing is still in Connecticut.
Dude, when you plug that thing into that new pedal you got,
You don't have to.
but once you do,
It comes with these effects cards,
oh yeah, the cartridges. Well, see
and
what you can do is you can use the distortion or the bit crush ones in those, and then go into that
into
effects
the the
thing,
the new Walrus pedal. Yeah.
and then you're gonna be go gangbusters. Because yeah, I'm sure it has a great reverb,
Oh, the
but
reverb on it's sick, and the delay. But I just found a guy that actually makes patches for those.
For those cartridges?
Yeah.
Oh my god, fucking utilize him to the max. Go and buy like 10 of them.
Yeah, so I actually messaged him tonight and I said, "How much?" And dude, it's cheap. They're like 20 bucks
How
for like
much?
little bundles of patches for those. I'm like, "All right,
So he'll do
you
like a
know."
lo-fi patch. I mean, it's always detuned anyways, but
Well, I don't know. The N series is supposed to be better tuning wise. Um
good. So this is the
yeah,
newest one? Is it
the
the
N yeah,
newest
this
one?
is Solar 42N. The F was the latest one, and then before that was just the Solar 42.
So
Before
you
that was
got
the Solar
this,
50.
so you got the second one, or which one do you got?
This is the third generation.
And there's 4 generations out right now?
Yeah. Well, no,
Okay.
there's this is the last generation. So
Oh,
there's is the
so it's the
Solar 50,
newest.
Solar
Yeah,
42, Solar 42F, and the Solar 42N. I got the new one.
good. That's the
And it
right
has
move.
instead of 10 voices, it has 8, but
Okay.
it has more features on it as far as like LFOs. Um, the cartridges, they're giving you more effects and stuff with the cartridges. And also it's something to do with the sequencer on it. I forget what it is, but it's supposed to stay in tune a lot better too. So, um,
About time, dude. I mean,
but I mean, it's like
fuck.
anything. I mean, I've got the cat and the wasps that those things have to be tuned constantly. You know what I mean? So I love those guys. Those are my little go-to drone synths.
Yeah, I really liked the cat. I sold it, over a fucking firmware thing they never fixed for me fast enough. And I love the Wasp filter. I bought the dual Wasp filter, so now I have a stereo one. And I sold the Wasp once I bought the filter because I just really like the filter. I thought the synth sucked, to be honest with you. But
Well,
the filter's everything. I mean, come on. It's a digital synth with an analog filter. So
I think it sounds great.
the
Plus, it looks
filter
cool with
does.
chicken head knobs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool vibe. I get it. I need snappy envelopes, Echo. I need snappy envelopes.
I know you like.
So
I
that
know.
thing, the way I have it set up right
I'm
now,
surprised you don't have an Edge or a DFAM.
Moog, send them over. Let's get some DFAMs for
Well,
your
get
boy.
an Edge. It's cheaper than the DFAM, and I think it sounds better. I had a DFAM.
I'm bougie, bro. Like I
I got
can't
two of
buy the
them now.
Behringer. The only Behringer stuff I continue to keep is I'm gonna buy the BX1. I'll have the 2500 and I got the 2600. And the reason I bought those is because you can't buy them anywhere else. I could spend 4K on the Korg 2600 or the
You don't
2600M,
need to.
but I don't need to. And the 2600 from Behringer is better than those because it has more features. It has another LFO. It's got 2 complex oscillators. I mean, it's just, I don't
Didn't
care what
didn't
anyone says. It's better.
did Hans sell his 2600?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he had the Korg, the mini one.
He had the mini. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
still
was
a very
cool.
nice instrument.
Yeah, I mean, someone wanted to give it to me, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm the same way. It's, but I mean, the core the Behringer ones are fine, dude. I like I said, I thought it was a great sounding synthesizer. I just wasn't using it enough.
Yeah,
Um, you
but I'm
use it all the time, and plus, I had
mhm,
the original before they came out with the gray and the blue one. So,
yeah.
um,
I didn't like you said you had the black one. I didn't like the black one, man. I
the
didn't like the
Christmas
Chris
tree lights kind of
I
freaked me
didn't
out, actually.
I didn't like the Christmas tree, dude. That was it. And it had the fake reverb. It was the digital. Now with the Blue Marvin, it had the spring reverb. And at the time when they did that first demo, dude, I was blown away. I was like, oh
And
my God.
what's funny? The original Blue Marvin was a failure for them.
It was their first version of it. Yeah.
There was so many problems with it, and then Behringer comes along and goes, "Hey, we can make this better."
Well, yeah, I mean, they turned it into a skin, whereas like ARP actually had like versions of the synth. So yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I like the blue one better than the gray one.
Do you?
Um,
I mean, I did too. I bought it for that reason. But
and I'll tell you what, they
the red
all
fucking
because they're
LED
analog, they
pixels.
all sound different, dude, just like the original.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
love how mine sounds. It's such a beast, bro. It's so fat.
Yeah. There's no
But
way I'm getting another one.
I get it, man. I mean, you got the Matrix brute.
I still have all my patch cables left over from my modular setup,
Oh, cool.
but and I'm using them on other things now too. So
There
yeah.
you go.
But
Sick,
anyway,
man. Well, hey, this was fun, right?
yeah, it was cool.
Wasn't
Very
too bad.
cool. I'm gonna
Nice, man.
sneeze now. Oh my god. Don't you hate that when you feel a sneeze coming on?
Hold it. Hold it. Let's wrap this up.
I'll never sell my BARP 2600 Blue Marvin. That's Blairy.
Preach.
That's Blairy. Yeah, that's cool. Base
Yeah,
Station
let's shout
versus
out the
Summit.
chat. Let's shout out the chat, yo. Blary's Beat Lab, Harmonic Sonics, AK Mixmaster, Banana Rider. I know I saw Rourke, Hans Volt. Uh, who we have here? Synth Fun. I think we had Synth Mode. We had
Samurai.
Synth Samurai. We had Trusto. Synthpotamus. What's up,
Synthepotamus.
buddy? What's up, bro? Ryder. I'm surprised I didn't hear this thing is still on. That's my favorite Ryder quote. Tactical MIDI. What's up, bro? Um, bro, a lot of the homies.
Afterlife Registry.
Yeah, Afterlife. What's going on? What's going on? Permafrosty. Yo, who are you moving? I don't know what the hell that means. Um, yeah, some people say funny shit, man. I don't really pay attention in the chat because I'm trying to do this, but it's funny to read these back. Trusto. Symptoms of reality. Shout out, brothers. Yo, I'm trying to get you guys on next. What's up? Probably already sleeping.
Aaron Paris.
Aaron. Yo, what's up, homie? Aaron's the homie.
Oh, you got
Appreciate everyone.
Colt Corley Music.
Colt Corley.
Yeah.
He's the real deal. I wanted him to do the Kumite. I don't know why he can't just join Lover's Lane and stop a bunch of people, but he's busy.
Is that Conductive?
Conductive. Is Conductive in here? Conductive, bro. What's
Yeah,
up?
somebody said, yeah, Conductive's in there.
Yeah, Conductive. I heard Conductive is going to lend the Digitac to Synth Samurai. I think it's a great idea. Don't drag your feet, Conductive. Send it over so we can get Synth Samurai
Trust
converted
My
to the
Monkeys.
Electron game. Yeah,
Did you say
Trusto,
that?
baby. Yeah, Trusto, the Soar Boys. Shout out to the Soar crew.
So
Bro.
Samurai is actually going to try to dabble in the Electron stuff.
Yeah, man. I guess so.
That would be AKA
sweet.
Mixmaster.
Mixmaster, what's up, bro?
I think that's a bad idea, but that's just me.
We're gonna get him. Electron Gang rolling deep. We're gonna get Samurai, convert him. He'll be the biggest shill for freaking Electron. Probably smoke all the other guys who do it, even though they're great. But we're unstoppable, man. We just need to go and touch every synth and show people how to really show these synths.
He's not going to like it.
I'm gonna work with him. He's gonna love it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna love it.
How much is it?
I think Conductive's letting him borrow it, so it's free.
No. I mean, how much is it up front?
They retail for a G. Each of them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not cheap. But I mean, you can get the OG ones for like half the price. So you can get like a Digitone one for like $400. You can get like a Digitact one for like $450. I mean, dude, 8 tracks and then 8 sequencer tracks. So you can sequence the Muse, you can sequence all 8 other synths you got, plus have 8 drum tracks rolling all under the same clock. And you can sequence it all from this little box that's like super easy to understand. I mean, it's fucking stellar.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, you would
I'm
love
a
it.
DAW man, bro.
You don't want to love it, but for the live jams, it's perfect. That's what it is for the live jams. It's for the live jams.
I use my DAW for live jams.
I need my DAW. Well, dude, feel free to do what works for you. That's the great thing about everyone. We all do our own thing. but we're gonna convert Samurai. I'm committed.
Okay. So
Larry's
so you
saying
think
Larry's saying the model cycled is great, but if you need the flexibility, go Digitone or Digitact. I don't know what the like because there's the samples and the cycles. I don't know which one's which. So like
well,
we're
Digitac, that seems to be, from what I understand, the easiest one to use.
I feel like everyone uses the abbreviations for Digitact and Digitone so like backwards ass. Like I've seen Digitone as DN and DT is Digitact, but it sounds like he's saying Digitone. I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
What's he saying?
I don't know. I can't even understand. He's apparently he's speaking English, but people in Australia do it differently, bro. Who fucking knows?
Banana Rider says Digitone.
I mean, that's what I would assume. But Larry,
Oh.
just get a Digitone. Quit capping. Sell that fucking cycles. Get a Digitone.
What is the
Buy
cycles?
it's the bootleg version. It's like the you don't have to think and all the sounds are amazing. But
Who
the
makes it?
Digitone Electron. The Digitone's like that
Oh, oh,
already.
oh,
Because you
oh, yeah, the white thing.
yeah, those like little flat ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm speaking stray and dude, just sell that thing, grab yourself an OG Digitone or get yourself Digitone 2, which is honestly everyone is sleeping on the Digitone 2. It's the best fucking synth out there. It does everything now. It does everything that the Tone Brick doesn't and vice versa. So buy them both and you'll take over the world. That's
No.
it. Tone coin up 300%.
Not
Buy one.
not my shtick, my friend.
You need
I got
one.
other drum
Go
machines,
get one.
Blurry and the MPC, so I'm trying to expand that a bit. Well, I mean, again, I stated this before. That's not my bag. That's not my thing. You know, I was looking at that other thing, and then what was it called? It just came out. It's this little freaking box. I forget what the hell it's called.
The
Um,
torso,
no,
S4, the bento.
Bento. I
Dude, the
was looking at
bento is
that, and I'm like,
nuts.
yeah, and the sequencer on that's kind of interesting to me, and then the sampling on it. Then I was kind of like going, what do I want this for? What am I going to do with it? I have all of this gear. This is how I make my music.
Yeah, sampling's tough. I'm not like a big sampler guy, but I'm learning. Like I had a great stream with the Digitac
I
the
can
other
wait.
day. Sup? Oh, you hear Trusto fucking popping off? Don't watch the text. You're gonna get knocked off the damn fucking thread. What happened here? He froze himself. This guy can't even freaking help himself. He's in a live stream, checking text messages, and totally nuking the chat or nuking the thing. Hilarious. He doesn't even really know it. He probably has no idea what he's doing. Why'd you do that, Echo? You
I
back?
got you. I'm back.
You were
Did
checking
you hear what
text
I said?
messages. No, you checked a text message and it fucking knocked you off the stream, dude. I know exactly what you did. I saw the text messages come up. Why doesn't he just jump in the chat and talk shit like the rest of everybody else?
I think he was, but Lamont says, sell all your synths and take a knee.
Bend the knee, yeah. Dude, just because you're fucking selling all your sins to buy a PB12 doesn't mean we have to, bro.
Yeah, that
Like,
ain't
come on.
happening, man. Ain't happening.
He finally sold that damn sub 37, I think, and he sold it for like under 1500. So I don't want to tell, I don't want to say that I was right, but
Yeah, no, I mean they were asking what, 18 for it?
18 or 19, something wild.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy. You can get them new for that price.
well, it had a case.
So what?
I know.
That's
Dude,
that's just a bonus you throw in, man. You know what I mean?
it had a case. Yeah,
Literally, that when I
I know.
sold my M1, I had a
Yeah.
hard shell case for it. And
Yeah,
and
now you
and
Yeah, now
They
you
don't
can feel good
care.
about shipping it. Now you feel good about shipping it because you ship it in the case. It ain't
Well, you
gonna
ship it
fucking
in the
break.
case, and the case weighed more than the goddamn synthesizer did.
Oh my god, yeah, so you paid, like, twice as much to ship it.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't sell it that way. I took it to Guitar Center and I sold it that way. But
Oh,
it's
smart.
still that the case weighed a ton because it was all wood. It was a friggin' road case. You
Oh,
know?
yeah. That's what they're trying to buy for the PB12. I'm like, "Good luck moving that thing, bro. Just
No, that's
keep the Hydra so you can move that thing. Like, you can spin the fucking Hydra around on one
yeah.
fucking finger. Like, that thing's perfect. You don't need to take that PB12 to the gig, bro.
No,
You're gonna do it once and scratch it, and then you're gonna be pissed.
dude, you
You're not
break
gonna
one of those keys, you're sending that back to France.
Yeah,
They
dude, then you're
can't
gonna be
help you. Sweetwater
fried.
can't help you with that.
Yeah, it's bad.
That sucks.
I hope you guys don't take that thing gigging.
No, because Robbie from PSN said that he couldn't just take it to his local shop and have him fix it, or even have Kent fix it. He had to send it back because it's a special keyboard, the way it's laid out for the Poly Aftertouch. There's a
Mm.
special keyboard on it. So
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like a fucking proprietary system.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I know if something ever happens to my Muse, knock on wood, praise the Lord, Bufangul, um, I could just send it back to Sweetwater and have them fix it.
Nice.
You know,
Or isn't Mogan PA? Or they're in North Carolina? I'm thinking of Martin. Martin's in PA.
Nor
Moog is in
Moog
North
is in
Carolina.
what's it? Oh my God, Asheville,
North Carolina.
Asheville, North Carolina. Yeah,
They got wrecked in that freaking storm. Is Moog
that
still even
flood
around?
destroyed. Yeah, man.
Is that place even still standing?
Yeah, they cleaned it up, but it was bad. I mean, that was the museum too. The museum got trashed. You know.
Nice, dude. See, if I was a
Yeah.
looter, no offense, I would have had to walk in there and scrape a few defams.
I don't know, man. You heard Venus theory. He went
I
down there and
didn't.
he was able to pick up one of their picked up a Muse.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, but the box was wet and stuff, and they didn't think it was gonna work. Yeah, check out the video.
He
Him and Ben, what's his name there?
Yeah, Ben Hordon. Did
Fuck it.
did they fucking so he bought the post flood Muse, dude. That's nuts. I
No,
want the
they gave
post
it to him.
Okay, even
He went
better.
there to pick it up to demo it. They got PB12s for free. They're both Arturia
Yeah.
guys. They basically
Oh,
trashed the Moog.
yeah, well
But
send it my way. I'll take it. I want the
I
post
mean,
flood Muse.
I like Venus Theory. I think he's a legit dude. I think he talks real. But
I like his videos. Yeah, he's funny.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ben's, but Ben did the I Quit video, and like, unlike Ben, like, I really quit, Ben didn't.
I'll say this. I'm not a big Ben fan, but he had the best PB12 video. It's the only video I like of the PB12, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it.
It was surprisingly good, but I haven't heard it sound that good since. So he must have one killer fucking preamp.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't. I'm gonna have to watch it. Maybe I'll watch it after I get off with you. Because I just was like I said, I'm not a big fan of his. Um,
Me neither.
but I watch Venus Theory stuff all the time.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah, yeah, he's good. Sweet man.
Yeah,
Well, hey, this was fun. Thank
yeah,
you,
it was. Thank
the
you so much for
legendary
having
Echo
me.
Kraft,
I
dude.
appreciate it.
It's an honor, man. We did it for the people. Legendary Echo Kraft. Thank you guys. Another episode of Rebooted Realities down. We're on the hunt for number 4. We'll see you guys soon. Signing
Get
off.
Hans on there, will you?
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Get Tactical on there.
If we can get it. If we can, his busy schedule. If we can do it,
Yeah, be cool.
I
All right,
agree.
bro.
All right, Joe. Take it easy.
All right, man. Peace out. Bye,
Take care,
guys.
guys.